Stop. Step on your shoulders. Can I dance with you? This is not giving what it needs to give. And you'll hand me my hat over there. You know what? Let me see. Huh? Come on, first. Mm-hmm. Okay. I have my person. Yeah. It's gorgeous. Have you ate something today?
I ate fried chicken.
Earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. I made it. Hello, everybody. Hungry is an understatement. I don't usually eat till after noon. But when I eat, uh, Bug. Oh. We found him. I was like, Spirit, where could they be? Okay. So we're gonna let some people roll in this Sunday service because for the longest. I didn't even know exactly what expansion meant. Hey, sis. I didn't know what expansion meant. Kiss my baby for me. All my little babies turning 1. And Toy, I want to applaud you because you gave her the greatest gift that a girl could have. Her mommy and her daddy. And she looked so happy. So for the longest, I didn't know what. Let me turn it off first. You gotta turn it off first. And this is perfect because we talking about the expansion of territory right now, and I didn't know what that meant really. I knew in a sense of like when you expand something, you stretch it out, right? like I knew like expansion. Okay, something is going at a further distance. Mm, I would hear people praying. I'm waiting for Jehovah to. Hello. I wait on Jehovah to expand my territory. I wait on Jehovah to expand my territory. What the fuck does that mean? Right. So I don't know what that means. And religion, you make things more complex instead of just being like more. The universe is giving you more. The Most High is giving you more. And I'll be sitting like, expand my territory. Okay. Expand it. Expand it. Expand it. Expand it. Expand it. And then I started learning like, oh, more. Spirit would tell me like, I'm giving you more. Like, I'm giving you more. I couldn't wrap my head around like expanding it. So why you just want to ask spirit for more? Why you just want to ask God for more? Will somebody bring me some juice in the cup? Yeah, that's fine. Or that punch, whatever. I kept sitting over there like, how do you know spirit is expanding your territory? And then I learned what it looked like and what it felt like. So when we go through growing pains, that's just what they are. You have to think about. When we go through growing pains, certain things start to hurt, right? Like one of my sons the other day said, "Oh, was it Ryder?" Or damn, he said my elbow hurt. He said I didn't hit it on enough, but it hurt. I was like, "You going through growing pains?" And if you think about, you start to they start to itch. So when your territory is getting expanded, yeah, I hate this weed, and I really want to take it off on this live. I do. I want to take it off, but I'm trying to let my hair air dry. So I just threw on whatever I grabbed. So, anyways, so yes, things start to itch, and they start to ache, and you start to bruise, and you get sleepy, and all type of stuff going. So that happens because you have to stretch out because you're becoming bigger. So the spirit is expanding your territory, and you know that that's happening when things start to hurt, when you start having to pull away from certain people, when you start having to move differently. And it's like, I've been moving this way for this long. Why I got to move differently now? Like, why does something have to change? Because I'm expanding your territory. So some people pray for their territory to get expanded, but they don't pray to be expanded. What you mean? You prayed for your territory to be expanded, but you didn't pray for you to be expanded. So therefore, you can't even handle the expansion. So now we're in this season where the Most High is expanding everything, you, your territory. And that means when you expand, anything that is not able to be expanded has to go. It has to go. It can't come with you. Out the door, leave it where it is. It can't go with you. So the spirit is expanding your territory. Congratulations on all the hard work that you put in. Congratulations on the strength that it takes to continue to manifest on all of it. So hands up, head tilted up, feet flat. If you're driving, do not try this. Source, we thank you so much for bringing us together safely and soundly for this Sunday service. I'm asking at this very moment that you continue to give us the knowledge that we need as our territories and ourselves are expanded, and that with this expansion that we don't forget where we were, but we don't linger there. With this expansion, allow us to touch everything that our hearts desires as Shay. Now, a part of the expansion is you getting out of your own way. Hey, Amber. Is you moving out of your own way. Okay. And it hurts because nothing looks familiar. Like if you think about you expanding to a land other than the one you at, you're gonna end up in a continent that you've never seen before. So the language is different, the food is different, the air quality is different. Um, all your stuff is different. It becomes different. Now you sitting up there uncomfortable because you like, what in the hell is going on? Right? So we're gonna get into it. So no, I always thank y'all for being here. Y'all could be anywhere else, but you're here. Spirit led you to this message because your territory is about to get expanded. So congratulations. So shout out to my beautiful moderators. First up, we got Amber Blue. Amber Blue, who's the EFI specialist. If you have any questions or concerns in reference to EFI, which would be the Yoruban practice, which is influenced by it is several different practices, religions, whatever you want to call it. We call them lifestyles and practices because that's what they are. They're lifestyles. They're not deemed to control you. They're deemed to give you the life of freedom that we were stripped from. So when it comes to Santeria Lukumi, when it comes to uh, EFI and things like that, that is going to be directed to Amber Blue. We also call her Asu. So I would much rather you just book a consultation with her, ask her any questions that you need, because you may not need to be a devotee of these auditions, but you might need to listen to the message that they have to give you. They might just be there to carry you through to another piece of your life and move on. But Amber Blue is awesome as the EFI specialist to do that. We have the original Gangsta Collective moderator, Dr. Tahira J, who will probably chime in here shortly. Doc T is the womb healer and the birth worker to get you right in your chakra so you can love yourself more. You can promote that confidence so you can achieve those goals and live the life of luxury that you were born into. And also get you together to repair your womb if you had any damage or if there's any struggles there so you can conceive and so you can birth your babies and expand your legacy. We have Jess with the Good Mess, who is a spiritual conduit, who is very well with connecting and communicating with those in the other realm. Jess is always going to be a good being to be connected to when you need dream interpretations, when the spirits are trying to reach you. She is very good for that. Book with her so you can clarify the dreams or the messages to see exactly if it's something that you're missing. I would rather you get it directly from someone that is a reliable source versus someone who's just randomly telling you something. All right. So we also have Courtney Fuller, aka Coco Hills, who will channel your energy to get you where you need to be to have your style. She is a spiritual stylist. To have your style tap into what you need to tap into and not what they need to be tapped into. So she is very well with tapping into your energy to see what is going to help your confidence, Ryan. What is your style? What type of being are you? I love that. So if you want to spend $1,000 on a two piece, you might as well give her the budget and let her just rack it up. She styles for photo shoots, everyday life. You just want to change your whole wardrobe. That's my girl. Okay. And then we have Cicely Woodson, who is my conjure cousin. She is a conjure woman who is good for left hand work and right hand work and blending them together to execute what you need to execute. If you need to manifest money, if you need a protection working, if you need to stop your neighbor from being hella annoying, Cicely Woodson is the go-to. I love her. 2222 up top. I love her, love her. And last but definitely not least, we have the spiritual child interventionist of Solana Madetta, who is going to tap into your child's energy and help you learn more about your child and help your child learn more about themselves so they can have a childhood that they don't have to recover from. So that is the moderators for DGC. I'm so grateful to have them on the team, and we are here. Spirit, we thank you so much for being very present in this message. We love you. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Shout out to Baron Samedi. Shout out to Grambois. Shout out to Papa Legba, known as Elegua and known as Ishu. So you see, I got them here, and I also have him, and I make these actually, and I have him on my ankle too. I got Elegua on my ankle too. So make sure y'all are purchasing the little book of conjure that is on sale right now. This is a 25-page ebook that is designed for you to learn beautiful things about conjuring. If you want to learn how to protect yourself, bring in money, bring in love, or whatever you need to do, this little book conjure is really good for you to be guided into that. So this is available for purchase. And if you are a Patreon member, then you know that you get this at no cost to you, that is already there. So, yeah, we love it. Let's get into it. Spirit, we thank you so much for allowing me to be the conduit. We know that you're expanding territories, and we welcome you into the space. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, territories are getting expanded. When your territory gets expanded, that is everything. That is why people, I pray for God to expand my territory. Now they divorce and all this other stuff, because you have to be aware that when your territory is getting expanded, it's one that is going to remove things that don't fit into the plan. Okay. If you're praying for a love that is pure, that is faithful, that is loyal, and you know that's not what you have, with your territory expanded, spirit is going to remove what needs to go. Now, spirit blesses who you are and not who you pretend to be. And the beautiful thing about that is that we learn very quickly that we have what it takes to live the life that we want, and it is our birthright to receive everything that we need. Okay. There are things that are happening in your life that you don't understand, but you understand. It's almost like something is taking place. You're like, I don't know, but I know it's something good. Like it don't feel, I'm not comfortable right now, but I definitely, I'm not comfortable right now, but I definitely am aware that, we'll take out it. I'm definitely aware that something is changing. So as your territory gets expanded, spirit is bringing a clarity to a lot of situations. There has been a lot of down bad energy, but there is some workings where the codes are being cracked and you are able to go into a new space and live a life of abundance with ease. When the Wheel of Fortune shows up, that is letting you know that the tables are turning and that everything that was going bad for you is going good. Now, that does also mean that if things are going good, you got to know that sometimes they may like shake you up a little bit, but it's cool. With the Wheel of Fortune here, Spirit is saying that I'm moving things around just for you, just like a wheel. Because some of you were on the hamster wheel for the longest, but now you have motion. And with this turning, and you can hear like those gates opening, you can hear like the gates like breaking and all this stuff like coming to you, is bringing forth a lot of gifts from the universe. And the thing is that the gifts from the universe are coming because you have actually given permission for this expansion to happen. It's almost like when business expands, and it's like you went from having 10 clients to now you got 1,000. Spirit is expanding you to the space of where you're able to handle that, where you're able to have people who are willing to help you with that. And you just have to know that with things turning around and these opportunities coming, new beginnings are coming too. So you can't say the same. And I did a reading on Patreon. Is there? It's available to all members. And one of the things with the reading said that new levels bring new devils, right? When we are sitting there thinking that we're going to keep the same friends who we've known been showing us who they really are this whole time, when we're thinking that we're going to keep the same tied relationship, it cannot happen. So what's also about to happen is things expand, things are going to get taken away. Obstacles are being cleared out of the way as well. The 8 of Wands shows up because there is something that you're overcoming. There's an obstacle that's been blocking you from kind of reaching that goal or reaching what you want. And Spirit is saying that you're finally leaping over it with all the energy that you possess, right? Now, the expansion of territory is a physical thing and a spiritual thing. Your mental will get expanded too, so then you can know how to maneuver and you can know how to do certain things differently because you can't respond to this new stuff the way that you typically responded. And one of the things that Spirit warns us about while our territory is expanding is, hey, listen, you gotta be careful and you have to use your discernment because new levels again bring new devils. So there is going to be a lot of things coming your way, a lot of things that are trying to knock you off your rocker, and that will be insecurities, that will be old behaviors. One of the big things on Patreon about it was addiction. Whether if you have a shopping addiction, if you have Spirit been telling y'all, if you're addicted to food, if you're addicted to attention, you're addicted to toxicity, if you have a vice, that's just your thing, whether it's a drug, alcohol, food, whatever. Spirit has already been calling us to stop doing those things and stop entertaining those things. With the Ace of Wands here, Spirit is saying that this new beginning is going to welcome in a fresh new start for your creativity. Now, a lot of what's about to happen for you is deemed around what you know how to do. So if you're typically clocking in, clocking out, clocking in, clocking out, Spirit like, okay, but your purpose is this. So that means that you'll start to see, if you're a baker and you bake, you'll start to see you're getting more bookings. If you are a event coordinator, you're starting to see that now you're being more creative. And this is a way that spirit works to kind of get you into your purpose. Because a lot of you too complacent is what spirit is saying. You're too complacent. But spirit is saying that now your creative juices are flowing. And some of y'all want to create. Some of y'all are wanting to make the candles. Some of y'all are wanting to make the treats. Some of y'all are wanting to move and do something new. Something new is pulling on your energy. And it's like, now I kind of know what I need to be doing and what I'm supposed to be doing. It's just, how do I do that? Spirit is saying, create the way to do it. Because your creativity is putting you in the room, is going to put you in a room with a bunch of bosses. A lot of people who are in charge are about to be on your phone, in your face, and you have to be willing to do what it takes. And you have to be willing to get out of your fear and get out of your comfort zone, because this is where things happen. Your gifts are coming because of who you were born to be, who you are, not who you pretend to be. Okay. Now, a lot of things, a big thing that y'all need to know is friendships. Some of the folks is not your friend. So you know. Now, there is a person of authority that is eyeing you. This person of authority is watching you, and they see your dedication, and they see how you make things happen. They see how you turn nothing into something, and then they also see the love that you possess for what you do, where your hands are. And this is causing them to want to link up with you, because somebody is seeing your value. Somebody is at work, has been watching you. They've been. What you doing? Heating them up, so no. Huh? You got my phone turned off? I gotta do it on both. That's gonna take a long time. Huh? That's gonna take a long time. What? You gonna have that on for a long time? This? Probably. To melt the glue? Oh, yeah, do it in there. Lay something down so she ain't getting it. So someone has been paying attention to you. Someone has been watching you, and you kind of thought that you were not important here, but they've been watching you and they're wanting to link up with you. Okay. This is also something in reference to work, career, but this person is wanting to make something easier for you. Okay. Something, spirit has sent this person, Archangel Michael energy, Baba Ogun energy. Spirit has sent this person down with the energy to cut out anything that is in your way, to remove any obstacles that are in your way so you can have your way. Now, what's crazy is that you are joining a new team, and there's, a lot of success that is coming from this particular project. Something that you're about to do. Some of y'all are about to link with someone and they have the knowledge and you have the power. Knowledge of power is key, and y'all are going to create a very successful outcome. Now, some of you, this is going to look like a new supervisor. This is going to look like a new realtor, a new lover coming in, because there is someone who is looking at you and they see just how fruitful you are, and they love that you're so caring and nurturing. They kind of pick up your energy, and they love the boss energy about you too. So you're a go-getter. You're going to pop your shit. You're going to make shit happen. And they love that about you, and they're kind of watching you like they kind of watching you like, I need to do something else with you. So don't be shocked if someone hits you up and be like, hey, it's a position I want you to apply for. Go ahead. Don't get to, no, I don't know how to do that. Da, 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 da. It's what you're praying for. You're praying for more money because, see, you were praying, some of y'all were praying for a different job. And Spirit is giving you a different job from the same company with more pay. So it's like you get to keep your benefits, you get to keep your seniority, and you get to do XYZ. Now, there is a man who is pretty popular, a masculine. I'll say a masculine because a masculine could also be a woman and a feminine could be a man too. But there is someone here who's been looking looking for the missing piece of the puzzle. They've been looking for the missing piece of the puzzle, and it just so happens that you have it. I love this for you. And this is where it starts, right? Because now you're able to be like, you know what? I got this. I'm going to do XYZ. I'm going to do this, that, and the third, and we're going to be okay. And this new position, because some of y'all new position is going to be girlfriend. Some of y'all new position is going to be boyfriend. Some of y'all new position is going to be wife. Because it's definitely changing. And it's changing very rapidly. It's changing quick too. So this is not, my ring I said, yeah. This is not the time for you to get scared. This is the time for you to say, oh yeah, that's me. I got it. Because it's happening right now. But everything about your life is expanding. Shit, some of y'all going from being single to being a fiance very quickly. And if you're comfortable with that decision, if Source has given you that, if Source has given you, I don't miss this rainbow, y'all. If Source gives you the okay, the okay, go with it. Shit. You don't gotta ask nobody. You think I should do this? You think I should? No, go with it. Hell, you attracted that opportunity. Nobody else. Now, this person that is coming along, God damn. This person that is coming along is coming to collab. What is something we need to be looking out for? They're coming to make something very beneficial in life, okay? And Spirit said, be careful of hopping on every opportunity. Meditate on it, pray on it, but trust yourself because, like I said, new levels bring new devils. This is going to be something where people are going to be clawing at you. People want to know how you're doing this. People want to know how you're getting it done. And it's really just like, I'm just doing it. Because there's someone that is going to offer you something, and when you see the true meaning of it, it's going to bug you out. Because you're starting to see that people will do anything and say anything to get next to you, and this is the energy that you're about to be in. They want to be in your face. They want to talk. They want to make amends. We can make amends without speaking. I ain't got no problem with you. Oh, you don't forgot where you came from, energy. No, you forgot where I was going. You forgot where I was going. I told you I was headed. You didn't believe me. You forgot who the fuck I was. And what's crazy is that these opportunities that are being brought for you, Spirit is saying, keep them to yourself because things are working out in your favor. And things, this worrying, this carrying these loads is coming to an end. It's over with. 10 of 6 showed up because you're putting down the burdens. Like you're literally like, this is not for me, and I'm just not gonna fucking do this. Don't. But what you got to stop doing is, Spirit said, quit speaking on everything and close your mouth when it comes to other people's situations. Even if you know what's going on, zip it. Because that's one of your issues is that you talk too much. And it's like you be so busy running your mouth, you don't realize that you walking yourself. Hey baby, we missed you. You don't realize that you walking yourself right out of a blessing. You don't have time to worry about nobody else stuff because you're getting your priorities in order. So you can pack up and you can move where you need to go. Railroad Bill shows up because this is a lot of things happening for you very quickly. And Spirit is saying that if you don't follow suit, you don't follow directions, you'll experience travesty too. Because some of y'all, some of y'all have been sick, some of y'all have been like ill or whatever, and Spirit said because you won't keep your mouth closed. And there is something that is being delivered to you to heal you, but you got to, if you are not talking about anybody else's situation, you're able to see what you need to do for you. Mind your matters, okay? Now, friends are a really big thing here, and this is something that Spirit has been wanting me to say to the collective. Stop fighting for friendships after people showed you who they was. What's the vibe of this friendship? So Spirit is saying this friendship you thought brought a lot of happiness and joy. You thought y'all had a lot of good times. But this person or you typically has a lot of drama and toxicity going on, and they hide that in jokes. Some of your friends, they say shady shit, and it's like, I was just joking. No, they mean it. And Spirit said, yeah, they're hiding the toxicity and the laughter and the jokes. And really, they're abusive. Oh, yeah, they mean that shit. And Spirit is saying that they come off as nurturing and they come off and they love you because you possess a lot of wisdom. You are the one that takes care of a lot of people emotionally, physically, whatever. But they typically do a lot of bullshit to you. They do a lot of bullshit to you. And then they exclude you from a lot of stuff. They don't tell you congratulations. They don't. Now, one of the biggest things that Spirit has been shedding light on me is that there's a lot of breakups that's about to happen with the expanded territory. Because some people have lost their way. They've lost it. Very much lost it. And Spirit is like, you putting more effort into this relationship than you doing your own damn kids. Yikes. But there is someone in a relationship who has fallen in love with someone else. They're only staying with their person because of something on paper. I keep hearing, I mean, it's good on paper. It looks good on paper. Now, with the Four of Cups here, followed by the Three of Wands, someone is like bored in a relationship, bored in a marriage. They over it. And the thing is that, hey, baby, someone is bored in a relationship. And it's like they keep trying to fix it, but one of the one person has already fallen in love with somebody else. And they treat this person, the other person, so much nicer. Girl, and I got no business eating this shit. I don't like sweets like that, but I want some sweets. Oh, that's my favorite part. My boo knew I didn't even tell her. I said zebra cakes and this mother ordered me some unicorn cakes. It's one of my favorite dip cakes when I do eat dip cakes. I don't eat them no more because I know they sound healthy, but there's a connection that's been going on. It's about to bust up. Because somebody don't even want this connection. And if you're going through the phone, stop checking for women's name. It's under the homeboy name. Somebody got somebody got their mama name in there twice, but it's really the other woman or the sister. It's like but the way they got it spelled, or it's like they may have it spelled like, let's say your mama name I'm gonna say Tammy. When the name come up on the phone and they're talking, Or they like text and say, Tammy, you automatically thinking it's their mama. But what they really got it going as the other one says like Tammy, but it's like an asterisk beside it, or it's like an emoji beside it. Child. So this person is bored. They ready to move on. It's it's nothing that can save this connection. Some of y'all, girl, me neither. I don't go through no child. Go through phones for what? So you can have like Solana say, have my stomach in my ass? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. It don't really matter going through the phone now because they're not gonna leave this person alone. They already got plans to leave. And one thing that you're gonna see in 2025 is husbands leaving wives. They already gone. They already gone. Yeah, you can talk to him till you black and blue in the face. He don't want it. He don't. The husbands don't want the wives. Like they're like, I don't want it. Child, when that stripper told me, if you call on my phone about your husband, he ain't your husband. That was 2009 or 2010. I seen her maybe 3 years ago. And she was like, oh my God, you D wife. And I was like, I used to be. And she's like, I just want to apologize. Da, 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 da. And I said, for what? And then it clicked. I said, oh, are you the one that taught me? I said, no, you taught me a very valuable lesson. You did. You taught me a very valuable lesson. And she's like, girl, I got married and went through the same thing. And I just kept thinking about all the stuff I had done. I said, yeah. And I said, but this is 3 years ago. Now, 3 years ago was like 2022, 2023. 2022, I'm thinking. That was in 2010. I said, and you're still stripping. Oh, okay. Yikes. I was like, but it was great seeing you and no need to apologize. Thank you for helping me. I was like, oh, you're still stripping. Okay, you're still dancing. Okay. I was like, well, I want to thank you for helping me realize my worth. That any man that will lay down with a stripper should not touch me. Thank you. Life ain't went nowhere but down the fucking drain. Girl, fuck you. And him, both of y'all look a mess. Y'all look like y'all stressed out. He can't stay out of jail and you can't stay out of the strip club. Lord help him. Anyways. So you'll see a lot of the husbands leaving the wives for younger women because they're bored. You let yourself go. That's one of the biggest things is like the women have really like got too comfortable. And this is why the Four of Cups is so symbolic because they're kind of just like, mm. Some men are regretting even getting married. and they're moving on. They're traveling to someone else. They're literally escaping and making a break for it, and they want a new beginning. Some man is telling someone, I don't even sleep with her. I don't even touch her. And he ain't lying. Ooh. I don't even fuck like her. He over there. He's a nasty little motherfucker. Take your ass over there. He be paying bills over there too, child. But it'll hit the fan and it'll hit the fan because you kind of, someone already kind of knows how this person operates. You can turn left, so. Now, what'll happen is new beginnings are happening with this person and their new person, and things are going to work out for them. This connection with them is going to work out. It's best if you don't fight it, just move on because this is a connection that they really wanted. This is a connection they really wanted, but there is some public embarrassment that is coming too. Like this is going to be out in the open. Babies. Oh, I have a baby. Our husband, a baby lost his shit. And I heard your daddy like to fondle my coochie, but well, that's a story for another day. So, see, I don't be playing fair. That's why I got out the game. I don't play fair. I do not play fair at all. And the stuff I do, I would not even recommend that y'all do because I don't know how to get away with some shit. I had to tell one girl, she's like, I want to save my marriage. I said, baby, he already gone. Don't even spend no money with me. She was like, what? Baby, keep that $400. I ain't no thief. He didn't come back. My cousin said that. Your man gone. He don't even get a. He don't even get. No, he don't even get like sex. Like he's not even sexually attracted to you anymore. So what I'm gonna have you do, you're not gonna be able to do because he don't want to do it. Yikes. So love you, stink. And I read this thing. I read this thing about this guy, this white guy, and he said when he mean to you, he don't love you no more. He don't even like your ass. And I was like, mean how? And it was like the way he broke it down, y'all. It was crazy. He was like, how he talk? How did he talk to you? Is he making your life easier? And I was like, no, I had a man that's mean to me. I got a man that's mean, but he ain't mean to me. One of my men be mean in public. We be in public. He be like, dude, ain't he fine? And they be like, okay, oh, is that you smelling good like that? He be like, dude. And then he be like, no, why the fuck that bitch asked me that? Like I ain't a man sitting there telling me I ain't mad. I don't know who. Are you drinking Jack Daniels? And he be like, that's my old lady drink. Just kidding. I be like that. Baby, why are you being so mean, man? I don't even talk to that bitch. That's just how my person is. Like, I don't even talk to that bitch. That's how I do. But when it comes to me, like his whole tone change. If we on the phone, his whole tone. When he pick the phone up, he'll be cussing them dudes out. I get on the phone, he's like, "What's up, baby? How you doing? How you feeling? You okay?" But that man said it. He said, "If your man mean to you, he don't even like you. Why are you still there?" But I do have about 3 men, but ain't none of them. I got about 3 men, ain't none of them mean to me. I don't speak that language. I like you so mean. He be like, "Am I mean to you though?" I be like, "No." Like, well then, shut up. I'm like, and you just told me to shut up. He like, "I'm sorry, babe. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have did that." Yeah, I got about 3 men. Don't mind. Shoot. I date. And I don't play about myself either. Like, that's one thing that I don't do. I don't play about myself. Like, my detachment skills are so good, especially right now, with my territory being expanded, that I just don't play about myself. Like, I could be head over heels about somebody, and then the moment that you do something to make me feel like my disconnection starts. A lot of people are like my detached game so strong. No, it's not. No, it's not. You wouldn't even let them shoes go that you've been holding on to for all of the years. You are very attached to everything. Why ain't picking up the phone? Why ain't got? I don't give a fuck about that. He ain't picking up the phone, calling the next person. And I'll tell y'all a story, right? I'm gonna tell you a story. Tell you a story. My fact, I'm gonna show you something. Cause I'm real transparent. So I was dealing with this dude. I really did like this dude. I was like, okay. So he my dude. I got prioritized. But at the time, I wasn't dealing with nobody else, texting stuff like that. Yeah. Well, I'm dealing with two Leos. Their birthdays are a day apart. Their birth charts are the exact same, except for their north nodes. Same first names, right? So they act a little different, but it's like they reverse. So they act the same, right? So my main guy, I'm like, okay, because they got the same initials, right? And I was like, Ishu, what you doing? So Ishu brought one of them back and was like, I'm gonna show you something. And I was like, what you doing? Ishu was like, I'm about to show you something. I said, you brought both of them? Like, they twins. He was like, yeah. They kind of look like two. One just taught up, and one is like tatted from like here all the way. He's tatted. He take his shirt off, and oh, I could just lick him in the mouth right now. But anyways, so as I'm sitting there, I'm listening. I don't detach from both of them back over here with this person. And my main dude, while I detached from, I was already detached. I was trying to act like I was attached. It wasn't even working out. But we talked one day. We had one like 2 weeks without talking. And so we were back talking. I went back over there like the second day. Whatever. We cool. Everything cool. Everything working out. And I said, babe, how many women you got? I got it. Thank you. And this man said, I don't have no women, baby. What you got? Oh, he said, I don't have no women, baby. I said, oh, he said, I'm not committed to nobody. Not me being the Taurus. Baby, the moment that we got back on the phone, you was my man again. I said, okay. I said, well, thank you for letting me know. And he was like, baby, mad? I said, no. Mind you, me being a Taurus, I'm like, I ain't mad at you for saying that. I'm mad because you don't really know. You ain't really let me regulate like the fuck I wanted to. Nigga, why the fuck is you playing with me? So he watching the game. So he was like, "Babe, my team won. Let me have a kiss." And I said, "No." He was like, "What?" I was like, "Come on, man. Let's go upstairs. I'm tired." Because I said, "I'm happy that you told me. So now I know how to move how I need to move. Now I know how I need to move." Because one thing I know about these Leos do stuff to get a response out of you, right? They do things to get a response out of you, right? So I'm like, okay, I see it. He wanted me to, because he kept cutting his eye at me like, yeah. So I'm like, Isha, what you doing? Isha, like, no, you got to teach him a lesson. Now I'm gonna tell you something. What's really important is when you understand. So Ishu walks with me a lot. Papa Legba, Elegua, they walk with me a lot. That's why I got him over here and I got him on my ankle. So Ishu comes to me and like, listen, I got you teaching these two people lessons. Follow me. And I said, okay. Now I've received 4 blessings off of teaching these two men lessons. So as going on, I said, we ain't gotta do. I said, come on, man. I told you I told you I was tired. We watched the game. I said, now you I said, man, you talking about kisses and hugs and shit. Cause now I'm doing how I need to do you because you ain't my man. So we go upstairs. And I guess he thought, because you got to remember, I'm 35, about to be 36. I'm damn near 40. You 40 plus. All of my men 40 plus. Why are you playing with me like this? Like what's happening here? So the next day I'm in the car. He getting in the car and he's like, "Oh, you got an answer?" I said, "Oh, what?" And he said, "You still got an answer?" I said, "Answer about what?" He said about last night. I said, "What happened last night?" He like, because I said, I thanked you. I don't know why you keep thinking I have an attitude. I said, you could have lied to me. You didn't. You told me the truth. And I said, no, what you got mad about was my response was not the response that you wanted me to have with you. You wanted me to scream, yell, cry, beg you why. And I told you, thank you for letting me know because now I know what I need to do. I don't want to overplay my role. That changed quickly when you realize I'm not doing all of that. I'm not doing all of that. I'm not catering to your needs for you. You're not my man. Well, I might not like this other Amber. I said, well, go where you like. Go where you like. Groundhog, go where the fuck you like. And we ain't been the same since. You're not my man. You said that. You did that because you kept trying to get a response out of me. So you're on lunch while you're at work. It's none of my fucking business. Oh, but can you do that? I was like, oh, I ain't gonna have time. He's like, oh, so you ain't gonna have time. No, I'm not gonna have time. I'm not gonna have time. So then I think like a week or two later, he texted me some shit, and I said I ain't gotta listen to it. He called me while I was on live, and I hung the phone up on him. He texted me, so and you hung up on me. I said we're not together. I don't gotta listen to that shit. So then you text me again and said, "What you doing?" I'm not flying to respond to you. An hour went by. You said I won't bother you again. I text you back and said I don't give a fuck. My other man have folded me like a pretzel twice since you've been acting up. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. What are you saying? And you've lost your job since then. Mm. 6 years going down the drain. Such a tragedy. You're not my man. Been checking that phone since. Not gonna call you. I don't care. Detach. Very transparent. You will not play with me like that. And he really didn't even do nothing. It was his method of what he was trying to do that made me detached because the method, you were trying to get a rouse out of me. Sir, move around. Move around. And then, so, I'm doing checking the temperature. I saw I got the readings mixed up. I said, man, what the fuck? So, really, with both of them, I don't care about neither one of them, really. I mean, I be acting like I do, but I don't. It's just fun. Like, it's fun to have that moment. It's fun to have that passion, but I know it's not anything that's gonna last. I'm an in the moment person. It was fun while it lasted. Now I can move on. And he thought he was important. No, hit you with a damn. I hate that for you. So what you gonna do? Hey, Jess. So yeah. So territories are getting expanded and lots of changes. Y'all want to take this week out so bad, and I'm about ready to on the side, but I gotta go. So I'm here. Territories are getting expanded, right? And changes are coming vastly. There's nothing you can do but to adapt. You have got to adapt. You dig what I'm saying? Congratulations, Jess. Amber tells me, what the fuck, Amber girl? You know, Ishu play games. Girl, I'm sitting in meditation for the longest. And I said, Ishu said, I'm just trying to get you to teach them something for me. You can go about your business. I said, well, Ishu, if you trying to teach me, send me a gift. He said, here you go. Boo boo. I said, oh, thank you. You're welcome. I'm done now. So I'm like, okay. That was fun while it lasted. That was fun, y'all. That was fun. I had some fun. Now, Sis, you already know, baby. I got on food. And it's so crazy because people who real talk me be like, I just love how you can just walk away from stuff. Once I realize what it's gonna be, I'll be like, get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it because it definitely hit me. So I'm about to
I was asked what type of phone do you have?
an iPhone Pro,
The number.
14 Pro?
14 Pro. Wow.
I actually just had a new 14.
Did it work? Huh? What did he say? You need a what?
I don't know where my suction cup was.
What is that?
The thing I put the left, so I have to put it back on.
But you go through the front.
No, this one you go to the back.
So what is a suction cup? Or like a little plumber?
Yeah, basically.
Ask Spirit where it is. So we're gonna do. I'm kind of thinking like I may need to do another line with just donation based readings. Moderators, what y'all thinking? Like end this one and start another one up. Because it's Sunday service. I like to keep this Sunday service. Asul, what you thinking? Jet, what you thinking? All right, y'all. So listen, we thank y'all so much for being with us for Sunday service. I'm gonna end this one and start another. I like to keep Sunday service to what Sunday service is, um, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna end this one, and I'm literally going right back into it with just strictly donation based readings. The donation will start at $10. The higher you go, the more in depth it is, type of thing. So that is that. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in like 1 minute. Peace. Happy Sunday. Love you.